Hello everyone and welcome to Serenity Gardening and Orchids. Just let me turn off this humidifier. Okay, I went to Lowe's today and I got two plants on clearance. This one was originally $25, so I paid $12.50 for it. And this one was originally $18, so I paid $9 for it. And what I'm going to do now is just a little bit of plant maintenance. And I love clearance. Guys, don't sleep on the clearance plants because most of them are not so bad that you can't bring them back. What I'm doing, I'm giving this a little Osmocote time release fertilizer. Now I'm not making it, I'm just taking a nice amount down into the soil and I'm mixing it up. And this is mostly cocoa coir, but it's still down low. Let me show you where it is in the pot. This is the top of the pot here, where my finger is. The soil is all the way down here, so I have to fill it up more. That's what I'm going to do quickly. So I got to get out of here. I have something that I must do. And I figure sometimes your hands are their best tool. I don't waste so much. And I can get it in there quick with the quickness. But sometimes I use this little shovel and I just get it all over the place. So I use my hands today. I'm just trying to fill it up some. It must have fell over. And when it fell over, nobody put any dirt back in it. So it was just really low. Not a problem though. I'm trying to make quick work of this, guys, because like I said, I have something that I need to do. I did go and get some plants for my containers, and I'll share that with you next week when I do my containers, or maybe tomorrow if it's nice outside. We'll see. I'll do my containers. But I do want to get my vision. I see caladiums as the centerpiece. So I do want to get two caladiums, and I'm hoping that I could find yellow ones, which might not be easy. May have to go with the red. We shall see though. And that's it. I filled up the pot. Pretty good. And I'm going to give us some more fertilizer on the top. And I'm just going to move it around so it goes down into the soil some. And she could use some water. So I did bring a bottle of water. And I'm just going to water her in nicely. Okay. And this pot, this container, this really nice little container came with it. I'm loving it. It has this the nursery pot on the inside. I'm going to push it down some. And you guys can see me do the little bit of maintenance that I need to do. The top of her dead leaves. So we're going to get rid of them. And I'm kind of pulling down until she stops herself. Pulling down on the dead stuff. Okay, so as you can see, this leaf is pretty brown. Just going to trim it to where it's green at. That looks much better. The same thing with this piece. Actually, just trimming the brown parts off instead of cutting the whole leaf. This here. Okay, this one stalk is almost done. Okay, that one looks pretty good. Now up top needs a little trim. Okay, and moving on around. Moving the dead stuff. Okay. Just trimming dead stuff off, guys. Okay. She looks pretty good. Okay, let's get rid of the debris. And let me show you some moth. Let me see if I can get him, guys. One moment, please. I'm getting this moth. Don't be bothering me tonight, punk. I think I got him, guys. Yeah, I got him. You see a moth come flying out of there? Okay. So the moth is gone. And let me just show you. This is the top of her, and I just trimmed all the dead stuff off. And she looks good, doesn't she, guys? Bottom was fine. It don't look bad at all. I do have just a little bit of burnt ends, which I'll take off. And yes, I expect that she will be fine. And I'm one moment, please. I'll be right back. I'm going to put her in her new home. Put her where she belongs. One moment, please. I'm back. So, with this. And that, the name of the last plant, let me get it for you. Her name, she's a Dracaena, I believe. Yes, Dracaena fragrans Lacinigia. Lacinigia. Okay, this looks like a ponytail plant. Although I don't see a big bulb. Yes, there's a big bulb down in there. This is a ponytail plant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim off these brown leaves. There's a lot of brown leaves at the bottom, at the very bottom of the plant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, well, let's just trim those, get those out of here. I just took a handful of them. They're mostly dead, see? Okay. I'm just going and getting them. They're at the bottom, as I said, so it's pretty easy to just go and cut them off. Some of them are falling off. Pretty easy, that's wonderful. Okay, and that side's done already. All right, guys. Like I said, they're coming right off. They dried out. They're done. And this soil is very dry. I can see why they dried out. My goodness. Very dry. She's very, very dry. So what I'm going to do is make sure I give her a nice bit of water here. Any of these I don't think I can save, or they look bad. Just very dry. I'm just cutting off the dry parts, guys. I think she's going to be feeling pretty good pretty soon. So I'm going to give her plenty of water. First, her soil seems fine. It's just extremely dry. I'm going to give her some of this fertilizer. I think I'm going to put her in my plant room upstairs. You guys remember my house tour. I have a place upstairs in that plant room that she'll go nicely. So I'm putting up some of this wonderful low release fertilizer. And I'm just going to push the soil around. And it seems like it's bark. A lot of bark in here. Oh God, it's extreme. When I say it's dry, guys, oh, when the last time poor baby had some water. But I got her. She's getting ready to have plenty. Let her drain and take her upstairs to her new home. She's starting to look pretty good. A couple more. These I gotta trim. A couple more of these fronds, pretty brown at the bottom. Yeah, I get brown too. No water. Lack of water, baby. You need some water. Okay, let's just water her in really well. Okay. I'm just going to let her, give her some water. I know you appreciate that, baby girl. Yes. You say it's been a drought over here. Yes, it was a drought, baby. I don't see anything coming out the bottom yet. Oh, yes, it is. It's coming out pretty good. And I'm going to actually, I'm not going to pour it off right now since she's so dry. I'm going to let her sit in that, see if she wants, matter of fact, give her a little more. And see if she wants to soak up some of that that's coming down the bottom. I'm going to let her sit here for maybe like a half an hour. I hope you guys can see the water down the bottom of the pan. We'll see if she drinks it. Okay. Well, as I always say, you're blessed to be a blessing. I hope you have a beautiful Friday. It's Friday, guys. Happy Friday. And have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. You're blessed to be a blessing. Bye now. Oh, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, please. Bye-bye.